We have an interesting story from one of our partners. So we own a substantial porta potty business with a partner, very large one, over 1,000 portable toilets, both the standard kind of plastic ones that you might see, along with very high-end trailers. Now, it's really hard to find employees for that business for the reason you might imagine. Most people don't even like going to use a porta potty, let alone being the person that has to clean and transport that porta potty. So it's not uncommon in that space that you're hiring people with, some type of criminal background. Not everyone in that industry does, but it is one industry that is very willing to overlook a criminal background to find an employee. So during the transition, as we're buying this business, the previous owners, they really didn't have great systems in place. They did everything by pen and paper, and most things were in their head. So they didn't have a great way to track all the assets. So this particular employee took advantage of that during the transition. He knew there'd be a window of opportunity to do some bad. So one thing that he did is that he actually stole 4 of the porta potties and he sold them to actually a customer. So he made a few $1,000s doing that. Now, we were able to find out about that and eventually recover. So what our partner decided to do is that he essentially made a deal with this employee that, we know what you did, tell us anything else that you've done. If you don't do anything else wrong, you can stay. But if you do anything else, we're going to report you not only for this, but the other things that you do. And this wasn't necessarily what we recommended. We kind of thought we should let him go, but our partner decided that he wanted to keep him. Now, fast forward about a month or so later, we find out that that same employee had actually taken a check from a customer and changed the name on the check to his own name and deposited it into his bank account. So he essentially committed bank fraud, stole from the company. So obviously at this point now he's going to be let go, and of course criminal prosecution will come and he's going to go to jail for a pretty significant amount of time because he already had a criminal background and he has both the theft of the toilets and he has the bank fraud. So now, to be fair to him in a way, he did the thing with the check before he got caught with the porta potties. So he hadn't done anything, at least that we know about, since that warning. But he had his opportunity to come clean, and he didn't. So he's gone, and he's going to jail. So I know we've got a lot of business owners in the audience. If anyone else out there has some employee horror stories, drop it in the comments so the people that are looking to buy and get into business can see what they're in for.